There are some builds in this game that are just around forever. This one has been around for ages. It's had a bit of a knock along the way. It's been nerfed, it's been buffed, it's been nerfed, it's been buffed. But as of this patch now, Year 6 Season 2, it's in an extremely good place. You can use the Dark Winter, you can use the Ouroboros, you can use the Chatterbox. I mean, you can pretty much use the SMG of your choice. I have got modifiers turned on. I didn't want to have modifiers turned on. They're on, they're off, they're on, they're off. I wonder if, when you turn them off, if these enemies still are going to snake me. Oh, hell yeah, shooting me, bro. And as you can see, just don't worry about your armor bar, don't worry about your health bar. Just go in and pew pew with the best of them. And we'll shoot a bullet here. Let's see how we get on with the chatterbox this time as well. I think it's time coming out. We probably got on better with the chatterbox, to be honest. But the rate of fire is, you know, and the not having to reload is pretty unmatched. If you can, I'm only on 3 stacks out of 5 as well, which, you know, it could be better. Probably could have triggered it there, actually. You end up playing the game where you stop shooting too early because you're trying not to ever reload.
My armor's done for.
Your armor is done for. That's because I shot you a lot. Damn it. But look at that, we're in headshots. We'll even go for his backpack. And the pew 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 just absolutely destroys. And, you know, survivability is great. Everything's all good with this build. And if you wanted to put seasonal modifiers on it, you could make it even crazier. So, for instance, this is the build. I'll go through it in detail in a little bit. I really don't feel like you need to build any survivability in it for the snakes or anything like that, because you've got so much armor on kill and so much bonus armor. It's just going to kind of soak it up. And it kind of means that you can run things like, you know, persistence here. This is really, really good, giving you 20% movement speed, 30% accuracy, and another 20% reload speed. You're probably going to get just the movement speed. But yeah, I mean, it's great. I've kind of fallen in love with Quicken a little bit, meaning that we crit so much and so quick. You get unlimited Banshee pulls, like literally unlimited Banshee pulls. We tried it in Legendary last night, and it is just always up, and it's so good for disrupting the chungers and things like that, the big dudes that can generally cause you some problems. You can also take any crit chance out of it whatsoever and put in Retribution. You know, that is also really, really great, giving you, you know, some extra damage. So you've got a lot of options. If you're going to run reversal, you could go with by the teeth. And then when you're at short range, you absolutely muller them. Like, you literally will destroy them just doing chest shots. It's absolutely crazy. Really, 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 really good. And also you got liability as well for that as well. At the short range, this is so good. So you got a few options there. I kind of like these 3 here and reversal. But like I said, you could do these 2 as well, completely viable with this build. You'll see some crazy numbers with by the teeth, like really, really crazy numbers. And obviously you want reversal on there. But this is the build itself. Like I said, Dark Winter, Chatterbox, Ouroboros, all great with this build. Just adjust your crit chance to suit dependent on mods. And if we're looking at the stats, you can see 55 crit chance and 172% crit damage. It's just insane. Like, it's just such a good build, and it's kind of old school. And again, you've got some options with this as well. You could go with the Hunter Killer, the named chest piece for perfect intimidate. That would also give you a bunch of damage, which is really, really good, but just a little bit harder to get. You don't have to run the Zuiadoka backpack. I know I probably butchered that the pronunciation, but I like the 15% extra mag size if you're running Chatterbox, just to give you that little bit more leeway to never have to reload ever. If you didn't want to run this because perhaps you was going with the Dark Winter, and you didn't want the extra mag size, or you was going with the Ouroboros and you didn't want the extra mag size, you could run Memento if you wanted to, or something else with Bloodsucker involved. So for instance, you could run a Sokolov backpack. That would work out really, really well with Bloodsucker. You could run also, where's my favorite piece gone, a Palisade backpack with Bloodsucker on, giving you an extra 10% armor on kill. So you've got a whole bunch of options there, just to give you, you know, some extra damage or maybe some extra ammo or whatever. But you've got to run Bloodsucker, right? Bloodsucker, although Memento is good, Bloodsucker is just instant bonus armor, meaning that Intimidate will always be open. You don't really have to ever worry about it. So while you have bonus armor, gain 1 stack a second up to a max of 9. Each stack increases weapon damage by 4% to enemies within 10 meters. Got to play close. Got to get that damage up. And yeah, this just works really, really well. And the reason it works even better is literally because we can use the Hunter's Fury set, and it disorientates enemies that are close to you. So it means you can play up close and personal, and you CC in them at the same time as doing a lot of damage. And that's why this just works so well, especially for, you know, noobs like me who need a little bit more reaction time. This just works absolutely perfect. So on the mask, obviously just remember here, survivability is well built in. We've got some armor on kill and SMG damage. So weapon damage and double crit damage. Then on the gloves, weapon damage, crit damage. Knees, weapon damage, crit damage. And the holster, weapon damage, crit damage. Crit damage absolutely everywhere. Then with the chest I ran with the Grupo, I have got crit chance here, but like I said, if you're running the seasonal modifiers, you could take this out and put crit damage in there, and basically just not have to rely on crit chance, because you can use the seasonal modifier to get extra crit chance. Obviously with Intimidate on the bottom. You could run Obliterate with this build as well. It kind of just depends on, you know, how you're feeling on the day and what you really want to run. It would work really, really well. And then a backpack, obviously, like we talked about before, with Bloodsucker on for bonus armor. And again, you could take this crit chance out and roll it up to crit damage. And that's really it. And that'll give you kind of these stats here. That's with the Dark Winter. That's what I kind of focused this build on. But you can see I'm probably over cap with the Chatterbox. So I'll tell you what we'll do before we'll end the video. Usually we would just end the video now and that would be it. But a little bit of bonus footage. Let's find a critical hit damage mod. Put that on. And then we'll find another crit damage mod. Like that. This was crit damage already. So now that puts us down to 43% crit chance. And 58% critical hit chance. So actually, you can do insane things with the Chatterbox. Insane things with the Chatterbox. 181 crit damage because of the mods. That's actually wild. That's actually wild. And with the Dark Winter, we're at 196 crit damage. But we have got crit damage mods on here because the new mods give 10%. They're well good. So we could adjust it a little bit. We would obviously adjust the gear mods. But this time around, what we'll do is we'll take Quicken off and we'll put Retribution on instead. And we'll run to the next area. I'll do the next area with the Dark Winter, and you'll see basically we'll just be at cap crit chance once we start playing. Because just to cover that very quickly, if you didn't catch it, shooting enemies inside medium range, build up to 100 stacks. For every stack you get 0.5 crit chance. So we are gonna have to play it a little bit longer. But you never really lose the stacks or anything like that, so it's very easy to stack them up. And I can see now already that I definitely will be at capped crit chance. And you can see the huge numbers then, just from having these modifiers turned on. And I've not even activated the reversal, which, let's try and do that with this last guy here. Oh, he's going to be close. 2 million shots to the chest without anything, without it hardly stacked. And if we go into the stats now, you can see 60% crit chance. So you've nothing to worry about. You've just got insane damage. And you can see the bar on the bottom, is it by the teeth? He's only halfway stacked. So, and we don't lose the buff for retribution either. So we can just play in the short range now, knowing that our crit chance is capped and not, you know, not ever have to worry about it. We can just go for damage, damage, damage. We'll do one more room. See if we can get the by the teeth capped out. See what kind of damage we're going to do, and then we'll end the video because we're 11-minute video is too long. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
Snakes. I mean, it's just wild. Please stop running away from me. Yeah, I don't know what went... Oh, I got the close range buff as well for the speedy. I don't know what went on with the seasonal modifier then. It seemed to just like come on for like a second and then disappear. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Have fun using SMGs to 2 million a shot. That's absolutely crazy. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.